Okay, this will be an interesting one, hopefully. It's an odd size. I don't know what size it actually is. If it's, oh, whatever, we'll find out. We'll find out. Ooh. Right, edit colour, reverse, and what background colour are we going to give this one? It's going to be blue. See if this one turns out. We're going here, we're not going to use the contrast. So I'm wondering if we're going to, how much blue we're going to add. Okay, and sharpness, okay, it's the usual shit. Okay, oh, the black didn't beep. That was odd. That's very strange what happens with photocopiers and myself. Strange things happen, as you just saw. Maybe a Konica Minolta R&D staff could understand why it didn't beep, but I don't understand. But it just happens. I mean, normally the buttons beep when every time you make it move, when you press it, but sometimes it doesn't. But this one here is just a bit narrower than an A4 and a bit shorter than an A5. It's a very strange size. So we're going to do an intuitive XY. We're going to go and we're going to basically stretch the image. It looks like we can just stretch it, so we're going to go here. Actually, we're going to start with, well, it's not actually, we won't bother with that. We're just going to go here, and this one's going to be a bit, well, we'll see how it goes. We won't just talk, we'll just do it. I tend to stutter sometimes. It's a bit of a nuisance. I get nervous or something. It's annoying. So I don't think you want to hear me do that too often. So let's see how this one goes. So we're going 169. I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. See if we've stretched this. Yeah, it's a Samsung catalogue or pamphlet, whatever you want to call it. And I'm actually shooting on one of the phones that's mentioned in here, the Galaxy S8 Plus. And it's really good because we've got bad weather at the moment. The weather's dark, the sun's gone behind the clouds, and my other camera would make it, or other cameras would make it look a bit yucky. But this improves the quality with the lighting. It's got a very good white balance. Now that's a nice job, but as I thought, it was just too far off the, I got it wrong. I knew that would happen. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. It's a nice image quality, but I don't like the composition. Of course, I've lost some of the composition. So I think we should just keep it on what we had it on. If I remember, that was the correct one. And we're going to make the Y much smaller than that. That's not an acceptable. So we're going to make it 147. I pressed that for a reason. Okay, I'm trying to work it out. It's not easy. 149. Hopefully that'll work. I got the image looks good. I like the colours. I mean, it does look good. If you look at the colours here, it looks good. We'll just show that first. This is our first attempt. We got that part right. Let's just see if we can make it work this time. But this phone is good for bad lighting. It's the best camera I've ever had. So basically it's good for conditions like these overcast conditions, and still we've made it too big. I don't know what the problem is. Why am I fucking it up. I had a gut feeling it was going to be too big. So I'm just wondering if I can just try one more time. I'm hoping it won't be... fucking hate it when I get it wrong. So we're just going to gall it 132%. That's got to work. Has to work. You think it should, compared with the other settings I've put in? Let's try again. One more time, I'm hoping, for the dummies. Me. Okay. One more time for the good old dummies. Okay. That's just a common expression we use in Australia. One more time for the dummies. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I made it one more time for the proverbial dummies. Well, we've made it too big, but at least it looks quite well composed. The phones, at least you can see the product. What are you waiting for? We just cut that bit off, but it still looks all right. I think we'll call that one quits. We're not going to go any further.